Hi guys, this is Mrs. Spence, and today we are going to talk a little bit about how we can use arrays to model multiplication. So that's going to kind of be the big question that I'd like you to be able to answer when you're finished with this video. So if you remember from second grade, arrays are just another way to show multiplication by using equal groups. Okay, so previously we've talked about equal groups where you might draw a picture that would look like this. Okay, well, here we'd be skip counting by 2 3 times, so this would show that 2 times 3 equals 6. An array is another way we can use to show this exact problem. But this time, I'm going to put the dots into equal rows. So again, I can see that there's 3 rows and there's 2 across. So again, that's showing 3 times 2 equals 6, or you can flip them around, 2 times 3 equals 6. Okay, either way. So if I wanted to show the problem 3 times 5, okay, if I wasn't sure what that answer would be, I could take an array and put 3 in each column 5 different times. And here you can see I have 5 different rows, and I have 3 different columns. So that tells me that I just solved that 5 times 3 is, if I count them all up, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, so equal groups is one strategy, using arrays another strategy. So I think this is a little bit of a review. So what I'd like to do is look at a few word problems just to kind of get us familiar with some vocabulary that's going to help us figure some of these problems out. All right, so here we go. Follow along as I read. The problem says, Tom has a lot of books. If he has whoops, there's a mistake there. He has 9 books each on 3 different shelves. How many total books does he have? Okay, well, I do want to give you a little hint that there's 2 clue words here that tell me we're doing multiplication. Okay, well, there should have been. Each is a clue word that tells us that we might be doing multiplication, and total can also mean multiplication. Okay, but we have to kind of use our brain here because total could also be telling us that we're doing addition. But that does make sense because multiplication and addition are related. Okay, they're not the same thing, but they're related, which is why we can use repeated addition to solve for multiplication problems. So if I wanted to solve this using an array, okay, I might take my 3 different shelves and draw them out. So I'm going to use a kind of a different kind of array, but it's still going to show equal rows and equal groups. And I'm going to put my 9 books on each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So again, even though this is a little different than my last array, it still has the same number in each row. So it's still considered an array. And then I could solve, and I know that I'm doing, there's 3 different rows, and there's 9 in each. And if I counted them up, I would be able to find that Tom would have 18 total books. All right, I have one more word problem that I wanted to run through. Hopefully this gives us an even better understanding. Since in science, I know we've been talking about agriculture. Uh-oh, what did I just do with my eraser? Oop, I dropped it. Sorry, this is going crazy. All right, here we go. Since in science, I know that we've talked about agriculture. Okay, we have a farmer here. So farmer Sally wants to plant corn. If she plants 4 rows with 5 stalks in each, and again, there's that each word, that's going to be a clue word that tells us that we're doing multiplication, or might be doing multiplication. How many corn stalks will she have? So if she has 4 rows with 5 stalks in each, okay, that's going to tell me I can use an array to solve this. So again, I'm going to draw my corn, okay, and I could draw fancy corn stalks, but that might take me a while, so I'm just going to kind of represent them as lines, because that to me is what corn stalks look like, but they should have their corn on them, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, there's 5 in each row, and there's 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so again, we have, whoops, I need to do one more row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have 4 rows If you count on here, there's 5 in each. So that tells us that 4 times 5 is, if I wanted to count them up, I could. It's going to give me the answer of 20 corn stalks. Okay. So what I'd like for you to do now, and I do believe this is in your digital agenda, but I'd like you to open up to lesson 7 in your Encore book, and you're going to complete pages 13 and 14. What I want you to remember is when you get to numbers 7 and 8, they're word problems, just like we were doing. I want you to draw an array. Even if you can skip count on your hands, even if you can do the math in your head, just for today, I want you to draw that array so that I know you know exactly how to use arrays to model multiplication. All right, we'll see you soon.